Good morning everybody. Welcome to Narayana live classes. Today I am going to explain one more worksheet from the chapter Management of Natural Resources. So here the first question here is, the Great Dash National Park contains within its natural reserved area alpine meadows which were grazed by sheep in summer. So here the answer here is Himalayan. That means in the Himalayan national parks, there was alpine meadows. That means alpine meadows means the grasslands. So now what is done here is it is grazed by the sheep in the summer. That means all the grass which was eaten by the sheep in the summer season. Okay. So the answer here is Himalayan National Parks. So second question here. Draw their flock up to the mountains from the valleys every summer. As just now as I said, in the Himalayan National Park, the sheep were grazed all the grass in the valleys. No? So what happens here in the summer season, especially the nomadic shepherds. The answer here is nomadic shepherds. Nomadic shepherds means, as we know that for the grazing purpose, the shepherd people will take these sheep for different areas for grazing. In the same way, see these nomadic shepherds took their folks means together the number of sheep even to the Himalayan national parks also. Okay, so that is the answer is here is the nomadic shepherds. So the third question now, what was the effect of formation of Himalayan National Park? That means effect of national park here. So after formation of national park, what they did here is they avoid sheep grazing in that particular area. Then what has happened here is sheep like grass once grown, for example, as once grass grows there, now what happens? As it grows taller, again as it becomes older, it just falls down. So what happens? The new grass will be covered by the older grass. So the growth of, so here the answer is growth of new grass is not seen. Growth of new grass is not seen because the older grass which falls on the new growth of the grass. It is happened in the national park because of preventing the shepherds there. Okay. The next question here is, management of protected areas by keeping the dash out by using force cannot possible be any successful in the long term. That means, as we know that now when we avoid the local people in a particular area, that will not be succeeded. Here the reason here is, as we know that now local people needs to be survived, so that when the local people are involving in that, now even the natural resources also can be maintained in the proper way. So here the answer here is the local people. Now the fifth question here is, industrial needs or development projects like building roads and dams lead to dash. As we know that due to industrialization, that means formation of roads, construction of dams and all that, it happens. That leads to, the answer here is deforestation. The answer here is deforestation. Deforestation is the answer there. So now the sixth question, we need to accept that dash intervention has been very much a part of the forest landscape. Here, as we know that the human intervention only is the, that means from this what we should understand here is humans intervention. Humans intervention means environment involvement of humans in protecting the forest and wildlife, and also utilization of the forest and wildlife that will be intervened by, or we can say involved by, the human. So the answer here is the human. So next question, 7th question. Forest resources had to be used in a manner that is both dash and dash. That means in what way we have to use the forest resources. So here the answer is environmentally and also developmental. That means we have to take care of the environment, also we have to protect the environment, and also we have to consider even the developmental aspects also. So here the answer is environmentally and also developmental. That means both the aspects we have to keep in mind while using the natural resources. So the next question here is 8th question. The dash must not be regarded as a pristine collection of plants and animals. That means it is not just only the plants. So the answer here is the environment. Answer here is environment. That means it is not only the collection of only some amount of plants and animals, varieties of plants and animals, or together we can say the biosphere must be present so that the balance of the nature will happen. So answer here is the environment. The next question here is 9th question. 9th question is dash is a vast and complex entity of that affects a range of natural resources for our use. As we know that now, from the environment only. Environment has been the surroundings what we have, including the forest and also wildlife. So from where we will get the natural resources. So here environment is the answer. That is the vast entity. That means large the resource what we have, so and what we are using in our daily life. So the answer here is again environment. And the last question here is we need to use these natural resources with the due caution for the dash and the dash growth to meet our natural aspirations. That means as we know that now, so in what way we have to use the environment or natural resources is we have to see to that we have to grow in two ways, even for both the development of both economic and also social. Economic development and also social development. So we have to see both economic and also social development while using the natural resources, especially the environment. So this is about the worksheet today.